Hello, my name is Jonathan Smith, and I'm the founder and president of Legacy. Legacy stands for Leadership, Empowerment, Growth, Achievement comes from our youth, and it also comes from you. But most importantly, Legacy is not confined to a building, but is to build a movement with our youth. Many times people ask, what can we do to save our youth? And I say, if you want a better tomorrow, you have to start with the youth today. There is nothing too small that you can do to help our youth. My generation has not rallied behind anything. And it's time that we rally behind our youth to save our youth. If you look at our ancestors, we fought to vote, we fought for civil rights, we fought to get out of slavery. It's time that we make this effort to save our youth, because we want to have a better crop of young people that lead us on into the future once we're gone. You must be the change you wish to see in the world. Those were the words said by Mahatma Gandhi. Well, it's time to make that change. We cannot wait for the world to change. We must be the change within. So how do you ask yourself, how do I make that change? Well, they say it takes 30 days to create a habit or change a behavior. Well, today, we're gonna start changing behaviors and creating habits. My mother taught me growing up that charity begins at home. So with that said, I want each one of you to sit down this evening and for the next 30 days, commit to making a change within your own household. Take your children. If you don't read to them, sit down and read them a story every day for the next 30 days. If you don't play games with them, play games with them for the next 30 days. Sit down, have a meal with them for the next 30 days. If you don't have any children, interact with your nieces and nephews. If you don't have any nieces and nephews, interact with your local school. Be a mentor, be a tutor, hook up with big brother, big sister. Do something, make a change. In the next 30 days, I want you to start making a difference. Make sure you are the one that's starting to change the world, because we can't sit on the sidelines any longer talking about education is bad, the economy is bad. You have to be the one that starts this change. And please, let us know about it. Go to my website, ourlegacyfoundation.org. Leave your comments, how you start making a change. Go to Twitter and follow us, Our Legacy Move. That's OurLegacyMove. Let us know how you're making a change in your household. And in 30 days, I will be back to find out exactly what you have done, because we're going to start a change one kid at a time. We're creating a movement. Legacy is a movement to change the behaviors of our youth so we can create a better tomorrow. If you have any questions, send me an email to jonathansmith@ourlegacyfoundation.org, because one kid at a time, we will change the world, because we cannot wait for the world to change. We have to be that change. Change is never easy, but you have to want to change. You know, today, our youth don't have a safe skating rink, movies, parties. There's nowhere where a child can just be a child and feel safe and secure. Even going to school sometimes can cause violence, because just this short school year we're in right now, there's been some kids murdered, there have been kids robbed, there have been kids beat up, there's kids committing suicide from being bullied. So we have to take a stand and say we're going to change the youth today so we can have a better tomorrow. Again, I say legacy is not confined to a building, but it's to build a movement with our youth. That movement begins at home with you. So please take these next 30 days and let us know how you're making a difference at home, because the information that you share may be also something someone else needs to help make that change within their household. Because, you know, people say, you can't change nothing. It all begins with one single person. If you think that's not true, think about our history. President Barack Obama decided he wanted to be president. He started with one vision and blossomed out into becoming president. You think about the civil rights movement. You think about anything that's ever been accomplished, it started with one single person with a vision and a movement. Well, today is the vision the movement to change our youth, because we want a better tomorrow. For instance, I am planning a skating party in the next few days. I too have had to try to change the mindset of some folks. The owner kind of pushed back on the skate party because he said, are these for inner city youth? Which shouldn't matter. It should just be for youth and coming out into a safe environment to have fun, letting kids be kids. But his problem was, well, there could be problems. You can't have enough officers because there still could be problems. Well, my thoughts are, if we provide a safe environment and we give them something safe, there will not be any problem for your establishment or our organization. So when you hear back in 30 days, you'll hear how successful that skating party was. And also, I want to hear from you. Let me know what you have done to start changing things in your household. Then we'll be ready to go to the next phase. Please log on to ourlegacyfoundation.org and leave us your comments on how you're changing the youth in your household, in your community. Then we'll be ready to go to the next phase to save our youth. Because I guarantee you, if you walk with me on this journey, we will have a better tomorrow. Thank you.